Yeah, Adam's pretty cool. Though. Adam was pretty cool.
Adam is pretty cool. Is Adam pretty cool because he said your name? Stop glazing him, dog. I can't believe you went to prison, fool. For 20 years, dog?
He's a fan.
Bozo, you're lame, dog. Quit saying my name, dog. You thirsty getting clout. You get no views on your podcast anyways, dog. Stop capping, my boy. Yeah, you reached out. You talk good about me. I never did an interview with you, my boy. You wanted to go on live. I never did. Because why? I know what it is. You're making a narrative that's never going to happen. Dog, there's too much bloodshed, too much bullshit going on. Prison is prison. The streets is the streets.
What it do, what it is, what it was. This is your boy Bozo of the Chicano Podcast. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications and support a real one in the field. What are we talking about today, people? What the hell? 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 What the hell is going on? Bozo is back, dog. Bozo's back, and he's disrespecting the Bozo from up north. Two Bozos, one from up north and one from down south. I mean, I just don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I think these fools need to make a song together. They need to hug. They need to be best friends because they act the same way. Good morning. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. I didn't want to make a video, but these are my guys. These are my guys, bro. These are the guys, you know? These are the big, bad, tough guys that everybody's so scared of. And it's so funny to watch BFD talk about Bozo when he's the same way. But I have to say, if I had to hang out with one of them, I would hang out with BFD. You gotta relax. You understand later. Bozo's just way out there. But anyway, no jumper. Bozo's on there. Members only. Damn, that's funny. Insane. You got a membership to Adam 22, the colonizer that you talk so much ish about. That's hella funny.
Hey, Adam.
That's hella funny to me, though, bro. But, hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Our brother BFD coming down to LA and doing his rounds.
Our brother.
Listen,
That's the best. He starts, Adam's a master at this. Our brother. He says, our brother.
Are you Bozo's brother? Yeah.
Are you Bozo's brother? Yes, BFD is Bozo's stepbrother. Do you guys remember the Will Ferrell movie with that other vato with brown hair? These are the stepbrothers of California.
I'm just funny the way he said it. Yeah, Adam's pretty cool. Though. Adam was pretty cool.
Adam is pretty cool. Is Adam pretty cool because he said your name? Stop glazing him, dog. I can't believe you went to prison, fool. For 20 years, dog?
he's a fan, you know?
Of you?
He's admitted it, yeah.
Oh, you're a fan. You admitted it? Hold on, let me hear.
It's funny that one time I caught him following me.
Caught him?
You know?
How you going to catch somebody following you, though?
I was hiding it.
You know me being myself, I DM'd him and I was like, bro, why are you following me? Bro? Like, I would never follow none of my fin ops, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep your enemies close.
Yeah, exactly.
Then he goes, relax.
This is like what made me actually like BFD. The sad part, bro, is that I agree. I can tell that BFD's a smart dude, and he does make good music. He's a good rapper, got good lyrics, good beats. He's a good musician. It's sad to say that, you know, he can't figure out how to move in a better way, you know, to get like this, all this. He got popular on dissing the South, on dissing me, on dissing other gold hoes. Like, he didn't get popular for his music. The song with AWACS, oh my God, bro. There's a part where he says, like, you know, you want to go home, you know, and you miss your family, but you don't gotta be like. He just says some of the realest things, bro. See, the thing with me is I decided that this lifestyle wasn't, you know, a good lifestyle that I wanted to leave, and I didn't drop out or get kicked out of my gang. I literally just went to college with literally all the support of my friends, and I walk in my city proudly despite what the internet might think.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, relax.
Oh, my bad. I went off on one, but the reality is that BFD seems like we would actually be really good podcasters together. We'd agree with a lot of things, some politics and this whole super tough guy, like, you can't patrolling who can hang out with who is just way out there, bro. I don't believe in worrying about another man's, like, who they hang out with, you know?
I thought it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't, like, you know, fuck you or not. He was like, oh, this fool got me, like, chill, fool. Like, it's not that serious, you know?
Yeah.
I was probably just...
How did this fool get you, fool? You can publicly see how everybody follows you. That's why it's so funny when Bozo says he caught him.
Your shit came up or whatever. I'm not really saying he stalks me or nothing, but I happen to run across
I don't really like to unfollow.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Was that true?
Yeah. Did I follow Bozo? Yeah.
Yeah, you followed him.
Yes, I was.
He caught you?
And you told him to relax?
What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, what does commie mean? Oh, I wasn't hiding it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah,
like you were sneaking through on a fake account, and he was like, "Oh, that's really you, BFD. I got you.
You'll never see me, fuck." What the fuck? Yeah, I was following him, and that was during the whole fucking. There was something happening at that time. The blue team, fucking, the shit he was doing where they were all going at Rico and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
and fucking.
Yeah, because before that, I was knocking down Bozo, bro. I retired Bozo, bro. I put that fool back at his house with his family, dog. I took him off the internet, my boy. And then this fucking dork came up, dog. God damn, I thought I was cool. I knocked down one fool from the South. On the internet, I mean. And remember, I see this like WWF. I will knock any of you vatos out in person. I would love to, dog. I grew up doing fades on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, mother. And we haven't even hit the weekend. And those were just with the homies. We ran fades so that we were ready for the real fight with the enemies, bro. So stop it, bro. So I'll knock out both of these fools, but I'd rather hang out with BFD.
That's when I started following him. You know what I'm saying? I was hearing what he was saying and shit. And he was saying some of the shit. He talks about other stuff besides the Sul. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and also, like I was trying to figure out if he really genuinely had influence. Right. Because there's
I think it's cool to investigate your enemies, or people you think are your enemies, So I was investigating Bozo too and talking with him, but I could see that he was so choloed out. So me and Gold Toes went with Swifty Blue, or you know what I mean, because he does way better music. The problem with Bozo too is he just makes gremlin music, bro. He makes bad music. That's the thing between these two fools. Like a BFD, you can't find one video of me saying that BFD don't make good music. Even if I don't like his personality, how his behaviors, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna break him all the way down, bro. These fools try to break me down, but I'm not gonna do the same because I really believe in podcasting, and podcasting is always about being vulnerable and telling the truth.
It was during the G-Face stuff too.
Oh, okay.
Remember, he was funking with G-Face.
Right.
G-Face is the informant.
No, man, on the other side of this beef is in serious trouble with the FBI. You know what I'm saying? And they're they're crashing down on him. And
if you guys don't know, or the beef that we're talking about, it's with G-Face.
Yeah, it's with G-Face. And
right.
G-Face is the informant that got caught up and found out that he was a snitch and that he wasn't really from White Friends, and before that he was from AP or whatever. And so
a few months pass, Swifty sends me a message. Hey dog, and he goes, Bozo dissed you. I'm like, no possible way. I'm okay with the dude, right? I try to go on his page. I notice he's not there. I go with another page. I got a little bullshit burner. He's there. So I'm like, oh, this motherfucker blocked me. So I go on, what's the dude name? Southsider Hangout. Southside Reactions or something like that. Homie. I go on his page. He's premiering this song of Bozo dissing me and Swifty. Right now, Swifty sent me the clip. And this is the reason me and Swifty got into it, man. Like,
I could not find the song, by the way. I tried to find it.
Exactly, man. He tried to use my name for some exactly, dog.
Really? Oh, it didn't. You think
Nothing.
You think it's been deleted?
You go on his page. No,
I was typing Bozo G-Face diss music video,
bro,
everything. I couldn't find it.
It's got a few hundred views, bro. Whatever
really?
he tried, it didn't work, right?
Holy
so
shit.
I hit Swift. So Swifty called him like, dog, this for dissing you, this and that. Like, hey, dog, I'm in the studio tonight. We're crashing out on this fool. For sure. I said, look, dog, I know your ass be scary as fuck. Fool, you better pull up if I book the studio. Why would you even say that, dog? I'm there.
this shows you that he was learning about Big Bozo when it's always about drama, because G-Face tried to say that Bozo was messing with kids or whatever. If I have the clip, I'll show it right now.
Oh yeah, so the FBI was investigating him, and I believe that I believe that a big part of that investigation was because of how I was antagonizing him with my silence. The more you ignore a man with a huge ego, the more his ego reveals itself, right? Like, the more you ignore an arrogant person, the more that arrogance comes out. And I know that more than anybody, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm lucky to have the confidence that I have in myself to be able to take all the insults and all the threats and just sit back and laugh at them.
Basically, what he's saying is this. Look, I could have 100 people getting at me talking all this smack and saying this and that, but I don't care because I know the truth. So I'm going to just chill and wait for the right moment. That's it.
They don't call me Bozo for nothing. I laugh at the circus, you feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not part of it. I lead it, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so I sat back and I was able to, let his ego be his own worst enemy, So as he was trying to insult me and destroy me, he was burying himself. Like first of all, he released a fake AI of me, altered audio of me allegedly speaking to a minor.
Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. When that came out, right? When that fake AI came out, everybody hit me up. Hey, what do you got to say about Bozo now? Look at your homie. Your homie's in hot water. Look what he's doing. Hopefully you expose him now. Blah 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 blah.
And he was pushing the issue on him. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that was interesting, right? That's really when I first started learning about who No Jumper was too. You know what I'm saying? Because
I've been knowing about
we
No
didn't really
Jumper.
know. We were just starting this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So we were kind of figuring out.
We weren't even tapped into podcasts like
right.
that.
No, not at all. And so we're kind of seeing all that shit. And Bozo was the one kind of, hey, wait a minute. This mother's a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? And fuck if he's an informant.
Well, that's crazy. So he was learning how to be a Bozo, basically. So BFD was like researching how to be a Cholo Karen by the biggest Cholo Karen in the United States. Big Bozo the Lame.
Crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And,
yeah, let's see what else.
Yeah, and I would agree with him on that. Yeah, and that's when I started following it.
Okay, let's see what else.
Follow somebody just because we're beefing. I'm curious about what you're doing.
Honestly, if you're putting out content that is an insult to my intelligence, I do not want to follow you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people tend to do that shit. Like, just say shit that is like, not constructive at all or intellectual, and I just don't want to fucking hear that shit.
Right. Yeah, because Bozo, high point of intellectualism. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I like BFD. He's really smart. He caught that. Like he says, and Bozo's the high level intellectuality, bro. That's the truth, bro. That's good podcasting. Good job, BFD. I'll give you some props. I'll give you props when you do it right. He's a good podcaster. He's a good rapper. He has old politics that are like, it's like somebody that's still racist now, it's just like played out, bro. Being a super hardcore Northender that hates Southsiders is weird, bro. There's barely any Southsiders in Northern California like that. Southsiders don't cry, dog. Upstate ones, I'm just saying. It's honest, bro. I live in Santa Rosa. I haven't seen a Southsider since one hired me, bro. Maybe they look different, but I barely see them, dog. So get your numbers up.
Do we heard you rap, bro? Come
right.
On,
hey, shout out to Juan Ortega again.
You heard you rap, bro. Bozo is probably one of the worst rappers to ever come on this planet. He does have a song that I went viral for dancing to in the sauna but that was with King Little G, Blue Strips. He has another song. I'm trying to remember. He has 2 songs that I would actually listen to. The rest, garbage, bro. My name is Bozo. I talk like a Grinch. These fools are Grinches, dog. Just coming to ruin the party.
He's like one of the most prominent Northerners that really kind of like aggressively goes at the South. Like,
well, do you aggressively go at the South?
I don't, though. That's what's crazy is I show I counter all the fucking high-powered LA is the shit fucking bullshit that they've been pumping out on for years, right?
Okay. I'll give you a little grace. I don't think he aggressively goes at it, but he is the one that's trying to like kind of kill the party. Let's be honest. Before BFD, bro, I'll give it to him. He ruined the party. Like, people were thinking about it. Bands was thinking about it. Bands was like, oh, we could do something. I'll do my part, your part over there. Where's Bands now? Gold Toast was down here. You know what I mean? We were talking with Aldachi, I was down here, and I'm a podcaster civilian from Northern California. That's it. I'm just saying we were all down here having a good time, and then BFD and Bozo had to ruin the party. It just shows you how weak our people are. 2 people could influence us so much, and they're both clowns. I mean, BFD's a better clown, but he's still a clown.
Because when you do stuff like, oh, look at what you're saying is Sac ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
No. Just because somebody gives props to Los Angeles doesn't mean they're disrespecting Sac. That's the Karen in you, bro. That's when you thinking you're too much. Nobody cares about Sac. I mean, I love it. I've been there. I live there. Deepest part of hell. Oak Park, downtown, by the gallery. That's when we started coming up in those old houses between like 18th and 19th Street or something like that. I was young. I love Sac. They took care of me. Shout out to the 916 sickness. But stop it, bro. LA will always be better than Sac when it comes to this stuff, entertainment stuff. But let's be honest, some of the best music that's ever come out of California came out of Sac Town, baby. You feel me? Brother Lynch. You know what I mean? That's all we got to say. That's all. There's a gang of fools. I'm not even going to get into all the fools, but you already know. That's my favorite fool.
You're saying that San Francisco and Stockton and Northern California ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you have, right? Okay, so what are we going to do? Right? I'm saying, well, every is better than LA for the most part.
Nah, I'm sorry. Los Angeles, you haven't lived in every other place. I have. Every other place is not as good. Los Angeles has everybody coming to it. Now, since the pandemic, it is changing and kind of dying, and I think they say that, but I've seen this before already. I saw it last night. That's why I decided to make a reaction. I'm not one of those YouTubers that say, oh, yeah, somebody sent me a clip. No, I do my own research, and I decide what I'm going to do videos on.
Right? LA is a shadow of what it used to be.
Okay, facts. That part is facts. I lived in LA from 2001 to 2016, and it was the best time for Los Angeles. Ask any historian. It was right after the gang injunctions. It was just popping, bro. Popping. It wasn't as ghetto as it used to be. And now I went back, bro, and it is definitely a skeleton of itself. But it's, that being said, it's still the best city on the earth. Better than LA or New York, in my opinion. New York looks cooler, but the weather in LA, baby, 85, 80 every day, 75, not even 80, 76 every day.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody from LA. I'm talking about the city itself. Like the Mexican food.
That's another lie, bro. LA has the best Mexican food on the planet. Stop it, bro. Don't.
Everything's so basic. It's just a lot of it down there.
So he's saying that the LA has a lot of basic stuff. That's wild.
It's a lot of basic stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think they talk about
not the females. The best women in the world are from LA, baby.
food too. Hold on.
But that's the best clout they're gonna get. I mean,
But he like comes down here and like makes videos.
Right, but it's clout chasing when we say, okay, well, you guys are saying, oh, LA, everything's fucking bad. I wish you were from LA and all this stuff. But when we say, well, we don't. It's fucking everything else is better outside of LA.
Okay, I don't agree that everything's better outside of LA, but I do think that none of us are worried about LA. Like, oh, we want to live there or we want to be like from there. Like, I think BFD is proud to be from Sac. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with that part. You know what I mean? But
you know what I'm saying? In California, they have to try harder outside, so everything ultimately ends up better. That logic makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying is like,
yeah, because I don't think you.
I agree with that part too. See that there are some things that I agree with Bozo on. I'll be honest, man. The dude's not. I mean, he's a pretty smart dude, but if you're from a smaller town, you got to get it harder, even right outside of LA. You know what I mean? If you're from Pacoima or from what's the other one that everybody says where? Oh my god, where what's his name's from? Oh my god. Anyway, I'll get it right now. But anyway, if you're from right outside, you're from like Santa Rosa. We're not from like people don't consider us the Bay. Some people do. The top of the Bay. We're too far away. The water doesn't touch us. The water touches our county. Whoop-de-woo. I have no idea. I don't even care. But if you're from Santa Rosa, you got to get it out the mud harder than somebody from San Francisco or Oakland. Sorry.
Go for 4 months, and I was walking around over there comfortably. I wasn't posting it because to me that shit's beneath me. Like really, I'm not bragging about.
Wait, didn't
he said he was in Frisco for 4 months and he didn't post it because it was beneath him. No, because you were scared, bro.
they say he was posting outside with a mask?
Yeah, with a mask in front of a cop car.
And he took a picture with a mask on in front of a cop car. What are you trying to say by that? That you a snitch and you're a scary snitch?
In front of a cop car, but he don't post about it.
I get what he's saying, right?
Yeah.
I get what he's saying. It's beneath him, but he's on no jumper with his shirt off and sunglasses on. This dude thinks he's a fucking rock star. Right?
It's true. The dude's with his shirt off, bro. I think he's a rock star, bro. That's what's so crazy about Bozo. He's like not that popping, but he thinks he's a superstar, bro. Like if you talk to him, bro, that's the best thing that ever happened to the South Side. He literally called himself the South Side logo, bro. And he's not even Mexican, which doesn't really matter, but I just think it's funny. Again, somebody trying to little dick energy, trying to overcompensate because he's not one of us.
Bro, just chill and fuck out.
Think about this. BFD's more Mexican than Bozo.
At the same time, when we went to LA, we've been to LA several times, and we didn't go out there popping it. What was?
Yeah, I've never went to LA popping. I just want to be 100%. I went there as an artist, as Ultra One. not thinking about that. I don't even think about that stuff when I'm in LA. I'm thinking about women, having a good time, making money. That's what you should be thinking about. That's what's wrong with all these fools. They're worried about men. Yes, I'm worried about men on this, but it's because I want the younger men not to act like these men, and I like to get a little chippers. This might not pay all my bills, but it pays all my small bills, and that's funny to me. You know what's funny to me is that I get to make fun of these hardcore rappers that everybody wants to make fun of but is scared to, and they pay my car insurance, they pay my car note, they pay the money I give to my mother and my child, they pay the cell phone that I pay for her and for me. What else? They pay for my, and that's probably $500, $600, $700, $800 a month. Let me be honest.
Had a good time.
You did a music video.
Yeah, and I posted though.
Was that popping it?
I'm not.
You did a music. It was business, right?
Yeah.
They popped it a little, but nah, I think that they went to LA pretty classy actually. No paperwork podcast. I mean,
we went out there. We talked about the burrito and shit. I guess that's you popping it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And also, I just want to say this.
Yeah.
I do that everywhere.
Right.
I've been out in Seattle, Denver. You can see me doing the exact same thing I was doing in LA.
yeah, bro, he's just proud of the food in Sacramento. Probably like Santa Rosa has bomb ass Mexican food. Shout out to all the taquerias. I used to say taquerias for some reason. Shout out to Blue Devil. We got bomb ass food in Sebastopol Road and Roseland, all over, man. And Sac probably has bomb ass food. Mexicans, wherever Mexicans go, bro, they got bomb food. But everybody's always, it's a lifelong thing that anybody's always said, like, we got better Mexican food than you do, kind of thing. You know, that's all he's saying, bro. That's all he did in LA. If that's popping it, that just shows you that the Cholo Karens are winning.
I know,
right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
If I'm not going to their neighborhood and disrespecting them, why am I posting it? Like,
why are you posting it? Don't. Okay, so just so everybody knows, don't ever post anything in any other city unless you're going to their neighborhood and disrespecting them.
Right.
That's another thing I agree with BFD. This is the one where, man, it's hard to hate on this fool because it's like I agree with this fool a lot. So I'm always gonna keep it 100, fool. That's true. Like, don't go to LA. You like, that's what I hate about Cholo Karens. They try to tell you who you can hang with, where you can go. If you didn't go this way, then you're not a real one. You got to go this way. You got to wear this clothes. You got to act this way. It's like, dude, worry about yourself, you rainbow.
Don't post that shit. You know, I was out there
Lies.
comfortably and doing business, really, because I was out there doing business.
You were riding trucks probably, or forklift driving, like Blue Devil says. Stop it, truck driver. Not that there's a problem with it. Shout out to all the truck drivers. A lot of truck drivers follow me. Much love to them, though, man. Those are the real men. These are the fucking phonies.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And setting up shop, everything, you know?
I bet the food was better.
Setting up shop. He was probably getting gas.
I think that, like, it comes off thirsty, dog.
This is just like getting mad at the reaction, right? Like, you're with the girl and she's like,
I agree.
posting titty pics all on the fucking internet, right? And you're like, damn, you're in a whole ass relationship. What are titty pics? You're not getting paid for it, right? You're doing it just on some thirsty shit. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, she starts freaking out like, oh, you're so insecure. You don't want me to post. No, girl, I'm asking you, why are you doing it? You know what I'm saying? This is that Bozo is like that chick posting titty pics on the fucking IG in a whole relationship. Like, he's a gaslighter. He's a fucking all this shit.
Bozo's a gaslighter and is a chismosa chick. A gaslighting chick. That's hella funny, dog.
He's a fuck, bro.
Let's see what else it said.
Like,
so is it cold or hot?
Yeah, good. That's a good point. That's a good
like,
point.
I got real enemies, dog. Like, fools that, you know, really shot at me and my homeboys, and, you know, not that important to me. I don't know. Yeah. But I think that's the oldest trick for rap. Like, I think that shit
That's
got
what's
played
crazy is like, we got real enemies.
Right.
If we
all got real enemies. That's why if I ever saw BFD, I would love to catch a fade with them just for fun or a conversation. I could have a conversation with them over coffee or whatever. I could do both, bro. But I have real enemies too, bro. People that don't want me to be doing what I do, people that are envious, people that got knocked down and are salty, and I stand on it. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all your mothers. I hope you all go to hell. I stand on it. Y'all deserve everything and more.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
I just don't think, and that's kind of my point too. Is like the overblown. It's so crazy.
Right.
This fool saying it's overblown, but you're the person that created a lot of the drama that we're having to process through.
Picked up the mantle from Chito and start hating on all of us. And then when we reacted to it, well, you guys are clout chasers.
Right. Well,
I actually agree. A lot of upstate guys, I heard about this in the pin, they'll go in there and try to, get all the Southsiders to get mad at the Northerners. And they're like, bro, we never met one, And he's saying that Chito started it down south and everybody just jumped on it. But the only thing I will say is that Northerners have been making fun of essays in all their music for years since the beginning, but that's upstate essays. And so it was easy for Chito to take them calling everybody suckers and scraps or whatever and apply, say, hey, they're talking about you guys, bro, when really they were just talking about the fools up north. But it is what it is. That's why gangs don't make no sense.
Because they seen the views, right? They seen all the interaction with all the people from up north reacting to it, and that's when they got their panties wet. What's his name? Lefty was like, "Oh yeah, fuck."
Yeah, Lefty did kick it off even more. He's the one that just put a nail in it. Bozo kind of did it, and then Lefty just handled it.
And
yeah.
But
and it just blew up.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, because the homies out here reacted. Oh, you guys are clout chasers. Nah, bro, you got.
I think both of you fools are clout chasers. You ever seen that scene in Blood In, Blood Out where he says, I'm raising taxes on both of you fools?
You guys started the clout chase. Anyways, what else he say?
Oh, right.
I think
like
that's
trolling
it,
fools and shit. Like at one point, yeah, it was lucrative. You were doing your shit. At this point, like that shit's just like
it's definitely nothing to build a career on. Even if you can get like 1 million views off a video because you're either died or some shit, it's just not like what are you gonna.
And that's why I never disrespect the dead, really, except for some of my enemies because they rested in hell. What can I say? But I never really go out there. But I do shit on the people that shit on me. But I don't shit on nobody. I don't critique people that passed away. I don't sex people. If you guys that comment and make fun of my hair, make fun of me or whatever, views, this, that just shows me that you already lost. You can't talk about the actual debate. You know what I mean? So,
whole career on that. It's just like,
yeah, I think that's is done.
All right. Anyway, that was a lot. Sorry for the long video, but I wanted to make sure. So let me know in the comments who's the stepbrother that's winning, BFD or Bozo? Who's the biggest clown, BFD or Bozo? If I had to pick, I would say BFD is the better clown and Bozo's the biggest clown. I actually think that BFD would knock out Bozo, even though Bozo's probably twice his side, but no disrespect. I haven't really met that many Southsiders that can fight because they like to do this a lot, So just being honest, again, it's podcasting. This is my opinion. I don't know you fools. Stop crying. It's the hardest fools in the comments, bro. If you guys are so hard, go out there and go to jail, go to mental institutions, or go to heaven or hell, bro. That's what gangsters do, bro. But revolutionaries live forever. This is your boy Pocho of the Chicano Podcast. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And support a real one in the field. You vatos be supporting the suckers that make you not think. Who is the biggest clown? BFD was speaking a lot of facts, and Bozo is still the biggest, toughest sureño to ever live. And Southside, bro, you guys need to get a better logo because this vato is Bozo the Clown. This is your boy Pocho One, and I'm out.